Hi everyone, welcome to the Monday Angel Message. So today I'm going to be pulling you some angel cards, which are the reading for the week ahead. And it's Monday the 30th of March, all the way through until next Monday. So that's what the reading will be about, giving you some guidance, some insights, and some wisdom that you can use to help you through this challenging time that we're all going through together. So I'm really keen to find out what the angels have to say this week. I also wanted to bring you a little bit of healing and insight. So right after the reading, I will be doing that for you. So thanks all so much for watching and being online with me. And I want to do more of these, so I'll keep you informed about when I can do that. So I'm really feeling the angel energy very, very strong at the moment. And one of the strongest messages that came through to me this morning is to remind you guys to call on the angels. Now, it's not something that we often remember to do when we're in times of stress, because we're not in that part of our brain that remembers all of that, spiritual wisdom and insight that we've learned before. We're often in panic and thinking in the back brain, which is just in reaction. And that's a really tough place to be. And there is a lot of people in that place right now. And it's totally understandable, because we're being triggered in our security center, our base chakra. It's all about security, feeling safe, finances, health, all of that. So we're really being triggered there right now. But if you can do some simple little techniques to help yourself out of that place and just disconnect from the world mass consciousness fear as well, you're going to be able to come back into that place of wisdom. But the calling on your angels for help and taking a little bit of time out of your day to connect with your angels will make all the difference to how you're feeling. Because, fear is a very dense, heavy energy. And when you feel fear in your energetic field, whether it's come in through your thoughts, or because someone's talking to you and you've heard something, or you've seen it on a screen, or you're just thinking about what's going on at the moment and you're running into the future, you're feeling that energy in your aura, in your field. And that's what being sensitive or super sensory or empathic is. Beyond being sensitive to things, it's about having a awareness of what you're picking up on through energy. So when you're picking up on that energy regularly, it starts to kind of permeate your field, come into your body, come into your thoughts. And before you know it, you're in fear. And there's so many techniques that I can teach you that you can learn to protect yourself against outside fear, and then have a very clear intuition about things that you need to act on, and things that are meant for you, and what's yours and what's other people's, and how to clear that fear, how to protect yourself from it, how to drop it when it's in your energy and it's bothering you. But one of those techniques involves calling on your angels, and calling on angels and archangels, who are divine beings of light and love. And they don't carry any fear whatsoever. They don't have fear within them. So when you call on them, you invoke them, it's like you're bringing down a different energy into your day. And that energy is high vibrational, love-based. It's unconditional love. It's healing. It's protective. It's like having a room full of dark smoke and then having all of that smoke sucked out, and then these bright lights to illuminate. So you're going to be able to come out of that fear and into a more peaceful space where your intuition is going to be working, where your inner immune system, your healing energy within your body will work, where you're going to be able to receive new ideas and inspiration, and you'll feel more relaxed in general. And that guidance can come through to you as well from a higher place than that fear-based knot inside of you. So calling on your angels, invoking your angels is super important. And that's why I thought I will bring out the Archangel deck that I haven't used for a little while with you guys, because it's all about the archangels, and I'd like to know what archangels are working with you at the moment. So I'm going to pull you a couple of cards from here, and then I'm going to give you the reading for the week ahead. Hello, hi everyone. Hi Noel, Anat, sorry. Hi Sajid. Hi Karen. I know Karine is here, and Jen and Lara and Jacqueline. So I want to tell you about something very special that happened to me last night as I was falling asleep. Now, I think I was in quite a deep sleep, and I often hug my pillow while I'm asleep. And I felt very firmly two hands gripping my forearm. And I awoke, and I could feel a figure bending over me, an angel bending over me, and sort of had their hands over my forearm in a form of support and love, and their face was very close to my head. And they were just reminding me that we are all supported at this time, and that the angels are very close. And, you know, unless you call on them, the divine law of free will means that they can't intervene more than, you know, a little tiny bit. You have to be open to it. You have to invite it. You don't have to be particularly spiritual or religious at all. I'm not a religious person. I have full respect for all forms of faith, and I have a strong faith in God and the angels myself because of my life experiences as well. But you don't feel like you have to be experienced or something. You have to be a certain type of person or to have never made mistakes in order to call on the angels. They are asking you, they're pleading with you right now. Please ask us for our help. We want to help you. Because that loving touch for me on my arm in the night was infusing me with divine love, with calm, with peace, with knowingness, and all of the wisdom. Because I know so many of you are intuitive, and you're sensitive, you're tuned into the other realms, and you're asking at the moment, what's going on? How long is this going to last? How, you know, what's the real story behind this? What is the lesson behind this? And it's sometimes very hard to find that space of the answer that you need to in amongst the fear, because the fear can sort of braid itself in to all the fear voices, the stuff that you've heard, the things that people are saying repeatedly, the stuff that is like a low cloud hanging over the earth, which is like a layer of fear, which is the collective thinking, the fear energy. So you need to go to a higher vibration for that, whilst remaining physically in your body and grounded into earth. And that means calling on your angels, because that's what they're there for. The name angel means messenger of the divine, messenger of God, whatever your word for that is, the higher power. So they're messengers brought to be the translators of that divine information, the guidance that you need to you and in the physical. So we've got the spiritual. You're a spiritual being in a physical body, which is worth remembering. And angels are purely the messengers from that source energy. They're translating the messages to you, and they're bringing your prayers to source, and then bringing the energy that you need for whatever it is that you need. So hi Lena, hi Lara, hi Patricia. So let's see. Now, when you call an archangel has, you know, none is better, angel or archangel, but the archangels are like enormous, almost like imagine one of those big arenas where they have concerts or football matches. An archangel brings enough light to illuminate an arena, and your guardian angels are your personal guardians, your guides, and they bring light to illuminate your path and your story. So if you call on an archangel, you're bringing illumination for the highest good of all, as well as for yourself. Okay, we've got some beautiful messages here. So the first archangel, and this angel actually has shown up quite a lot in the last week or so. This is Archangel Jophiel. Now you can see in the picture, Jophiel's holding a rose or a flower, which is one of her symbols of her presence. So she's very closely related in energy and in connection and purpose with the Divine Mother, sometimes represented as Mother Mary as well. So the smell of roses can represent either. Jophiel is all about watching and being gentle and loving around your thoughts and the words that you speak. Yes, we can all be harsh. Yes, we can all be hard. Yes, we can all speak fear if we want to. But at the moment, we're being counseled you know this information to watch your thoughts, watch your words, and to shape your world and your day and every moment one step at a time with your spoken word. But also you can ask Archangel Jophiel to help get your thoughts out of ego, fear, grumpy, negative, whatever it is, and into a higher vision, into your higher self. Jophiel in this card is talking about getting outdoors in nature. And I know for myself, and I know for many of you, I've heard from you, that you getting outside is helping you to clear maybe heavy energy, maybe energy you've taken on from others, or the thoughts. Here we have Archangel Metatron. Now, Archangel Metatron is amazing to work with, and he's actually part of this ascension process that we're in. So he's all about shifting the energies within you, your the chemistry of your body, in order to adapt to new, positive, higher vibrational times that we're living in. So many of you are going through an ascension shift, not just as part of the mass consciousness at the moment, but also on your own, which is creating strange feelings maybe in your body. You might feel heavy, you might feel tight, you might feel energy moving, you might get flushes of energy. That's all a sign that you're going through the shift, and you've got to be extra gentle with yourself. So this card is all about children and connecting with the young ones who are also sensitive and feeling this stuff so much at the moment. So take this as a double message. If you've got children, if you're around children, if you're a teacher, then it's about understanding and empathizing with them and understanding how they're our future. And if you're a sensitive person yourself, you can call on Archangel Metatron to help you with your sensitivity at this time. And remember, it's not just about being sensitive to things. It's about being sensitive towards things as well as how you're reacting. A reaction isn't from your higher self, that's from your lower self. So looking after your energy field, really, really taking care of your energy is so important at the moment. And there's a message there about the world as a whole. If we see the world as ourselves, as a just understanding that Mother Earth is like us, that she needs clean air, clean water, gentle treatment, to not be overwhelmed and over bombarded, then we can understand ourselves a bit better, but we can also understand the planet. So the angels are always working with us for the highest good. And then we have Archangel Gabriel working with you. And Gabriel is the messenger angel, helps you with your communication, helps you with understanding your intuitive messages, your messages from the angels, but also with getting your message out there, whatever it is that you're doing. But in this particular card, Gabriel's talking about nurturing yourself, really nurturing yourself and nurturing others, and not overgiving, not overdoing it, not feeling like I'm supposed to be being, we've got this window of time where we're all, either in self-isolation or in forced isolation. We should be doing something with it. A lot of that you need to be devoting to looking after yourself, because if you're not looking after yourself, your energy is not right. And that's, at the moment, I feel like we're all being prepared. Our energy is almost being reset, realigned, refreshed. We're getting a chance to look at ourselves and look at things in our life. What is working, what isn't working, what behaviors or energies have you got in your life that do serve you and things that don't serve you. These messages are going to be coming through to you, and maybe already have. And this is your opportunity to make a change, because one thing that many people don't have in their normal everyday life is time. And time is really precious and really important. It's your life. And okay, life might look a bit different to what you think it should at the moment, but it's if you can make the best of it and go, okay, what is this teaching me? What do I need to see that I haven't been able to see recently? What am I not looking at in myself? What doors am I banging on that are not bringing me the fruit that I want? What is it that you're maybe haven't seen yet? So I'm going to pull you a couple of cards as a reading, because that was really about the angels and archangels that are working with us. And beautiful Gabrielle, Gabrielle is one that you can talk to about your career, about your finances, about your loved ones, to help you send love out to the world and to people. So what's the reading for the week ahead? Hey, Trish. Hi, Tina. I can see everyone here. Leanne, thank you for being here. So we've got a 3-card reading for the week ahead. Beautiful. Okay, so whatever you can do right now, the angels are talking to me very strongly. Whatever you can do right now to keep your vibration high. So this doesn't mean that if you're feeling something, you shouldn't feel it. You know, if you need a good cry, have a good cry. If you need to journal your thoughts and feelings, journal them. And then close the book, finish that moment, and then do something which will raise your vibration. Your light, your vibration being high, your emotional state being positive is what the world is needing right now. And this is one of the requests that's coming from the angels. So I know there are many people suffering and struggling, and we can do so much for them by being in that state of focused divine love. By doing that, we're not only lifting the vibration to allow for the darkness to be transmuted and released, but we're also doing it for ourselves, which is always going to help the planet. Like, the more light that you hold is offsetting the darkness that other people are holding, or certain situations are holding. So bring your vibration high and hold a vision of hope rather than a vision of fear. And that's why I said, and it wasn't popular yesterday or the day before, the conspiracy theories and all the rubbish about this, if you do this, you'll die, or if you do that, like, do not send them to me, and don't send them to your friends either, because it's not helpful. It's not helpful at all. It's spreading fear. And you might think there's a part of you that believes that there's something dark going on, and if there is, and that's your intuition, then you being down in the doldrums isn't going to help that. You spreading the fear isn't going to help that. Your awareness and your sending of divine love will help that. I'm talking about doom mongering. I'm not talking about, oh, maybe we're learning something here. That's not a conspiracy theory. That's a insight. So the first card that came out, and you're going to love these cards today, these are from Keepers of the Light, but the 3 together are amazing. The life force. This is about bringing up your energy in this sense. Now we're in autumn in Australia, you're going into spring, or you are in spring in the Northern Hemisphere. So this is a time where energy is shifting and changing, and we're going into a time of rebirth, of reactivating your energy. Isn't that a coincidence? So this is about expressing your driving passion from your higher self's perspective, and also connecting with the earth, getting really, really grounded and bringing up the energy in your base chakra. I mean, I've been doing an exercise I really want to show you, but I have to be stood up, but about raising the energy in your base chakra that the angels gave me. I will do that at some point in the next couple of weeks and show you how to do it. But ground, tree roots, drawing up Mother Earth, going for a walk, stamping your feet in one place, putting your bare feet on the earth if you can, imagining that beautiful reddy brown earth energy pulsing up into your base chakra, and then drawing it up into all of your chakras and getting in contact with Mother Earth. That's what we most need right now. So the life force and the life force of the planet. So maybe as well we can be sending energy to sacred places on the planet, just in your mind. Guidance, trusting heaven. That's why the angels want you to call on them. Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. Look at that beautiful picture. I think I even used that in I used that in the abundance webinar that I did on Friday, which was incredible, by the way. The power and the light and the magic that happened was really awesome. So the angels are saying, you are safe. The angels are standing close to you. Invite them in. It's no coincidence you saw me shuffling. I told you the story about the angel coming to me last night. Surrender your concerns and allow miracles to occur. So surrender is probably the most important thing you can do, because that will help you to lift those burdens off of your shoulders, out of your head, the knot out of your solar plexus. Open your heart and give it all to God and the angels. Just say, here it is. I'm giving this to you. I can't figure it out. Don't strain your third eye and your inner energy by trying to force anything, trying to force answers, trying to predict what's going to happen, or get involved in the doom mongering that's out there. Give yourself a break, give yourself a rest. There's a space here for you to breathe and call on your angels. So I'll do a surrender with you in a second. Expect or allow a miracle to occur. Final card, the outcome of doing what we've just talked about, is the Holy Spirit. Look at that gorgeous card. I'm sorry that the light goes when I do that. The wording is expect miracles. Expect miracles. So we need to get out of the Nostradamus way of thinking and come into what we've been taught of open your mind, open your heart, and start to create with your imagination the wish that you want to see happen for yourself and for the planet. See it, send it back to the nothingness from whence it came, all darkness, all heaviness, all disease, all disharmony. Let's send it back to the nothingness from whence it came. And let's then take the lessons and the blessings and the love from everything that has come from it and move forward and see people holding hands, see people connecting, see the xenophobia, the racism, the prejudice, the them and usness as gone, and then see us all working together. And I think that is what we're meant to be doing right now. Hey, Jenny. So I think that's a beautiful gift. So let's do a very quick surrender. So we let's call on the angels. I ask for an invite, the presence of divine angels. I ask for an invite, the presence of our guardian angels to stand close to us. And I invite you, guardian angels, to make your presence known. And you need to do that too, because remember, law of free will, you need to ask. So I ask that you make your presence known to me through signs, through messages, through guidance. I ask for and invite the archangels, including Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, the healing angel, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Metatron. Thank you, archangels, for bringing your bright, beaming light, your divine love, your immense healing power, the divine power, which is the biggest power on earth that no darkness can touch. Thank you for bringing this light and love to each and every person. Thank you for bringing through the healing that we need, the knowledge that we need, the guidance, and help us to stay grounded and present and protected. Thank you for surrounding us individually and together in your healing shield of bright divine light. Thank you for transmuting all of our fears. We now surrender our fears, our fearful visions of the future, our anxiety, our worries, our grief, our anger, our angst, our need to control and to know everything. And we surrender that to you right now. We hand it over, knowing and trusting in full faith that when it is in your capable hands, that all is and will be divinely well and everything is falling into divine order. We now hand to you all images, visions of fear and trauma of this virus. We hand it into your hands. We give it to you. And let's just visualize a huge basket or bowl. And imagine that whatever you hold in your mind, the fear is now leaving in a bubble and it's dropping into that basket that the angels are holding. And anything that you've seen on the news, any of those kind of magnified virus cells that you've seen, I want you to drop that into the basket. Anything else that you've seen that you've worried about, past, present, or future, to do with this virus, dropping it into the basket. All of your fears about money and abundance and about work, and any kind of unreal fears, you know, the imagination goes wild or gets stimulated by someone else that you've had around this, putting it into the basket about the earth and about humanity. And you can put some people in there if you want. If there's people that are stimulating your fear, or if there's people that you're angry with, maybe they're leaders, maybe they are other people that you feel a sense of blame towards, put them in the basket and empty everything in there. And now we're going to watch as the angels all together surround this huge basket and they lift it up into the divine light above you, out of your mental, emotional, and physical grasp. And if you are struggling with the vision, just do some deep breathing and imagine and send that heaviness out of your body, mind, and spirit, and put it with the angels. We don't have to see them in order for them to be real. So let's continue with that. Isn't it good to let it go? And now take a deep breath and ask for your guidance. And you might not get it in this moment, and that's okay, because angels aren't an app, but it will come to you. So take a deep breath. Angels, please help me with. And now I want you to drop your energetic tree roots from your base chakra, which is right at the bottom of your spine, your tailbone. It's like a red disc, about so big. And you're going to imagine that red chakra sprouting little tree roots and sending them down into the earth. Through your earth star chakra, which is also so big underneath your feet, and down into the center of Mother Earth. And feel yourself rooted strongly into the center of Earth, through all of her rock and mineral and ground and water and crystals and everything that's beautiful, that from which everything is sustained. And then as you feel that, feel the Mother Earth coming back up, sending you her energy, welcoming you. And feel that coming up to the base and then following it up through your spine to the top of your head. And just for a moment, be grateful to Mother Earth. And feel that energy, feel that life force within you. Isn't it good to be alive? And now Archangel Michael is surrounding you with divine light, and I'm seeing it as bright electric blue. Take a deep breath. Be grateful for the protection, which is just protecting you from fear. It's not stopping you from feeling or receiving good things. Feel that energy around you as a gentle, loving reminder that your angels are with you. And take a deep breath, and you're connected to the divine light. And you're surrounded by it, and you're protected, and you're grounded into Mother Earth, and you've surrendered. And you can do a surrender like that at any moment throughout the day. Use a visualization, just, I'm putting my fear into God's hands, and I am not going, for the next 10 minutes or 5 minutes or half an hour, I'm not going to focus on my fear. I'm going to go for a walk, or I'm going to watch a movie, or I'm going to do some exercise, or I'm going to meditate, and leave the fear outside. Leave it with the angels, and do that as often as you can. So thank you so much for watching and being a part of this. I'm going to pop on as often as I can to bring some more of the angels' guidance. Don't forget to call on the angels. I ask for and invite my angels. I am open to your guidance. I'm open to you. That's all you need to say. Angels, please help is a good one as well. But they will be with you, and I'm sending you angel blessings for today. Have a great day.